Hello, I'm Jennifer. Have you ever stood in front of an audience and felt so nervous that you couldn't remember what you wanted to say? Thanks for visiting Toastmasters International. Since 1924, we've helped more than 4 million people gain the confidence to communicate in any situation. This video is part of a series of Toastmasters time-tested tips that will help you learn how to recognize and manage the fears associated with public speaking. First, we'll begin with how to pinpoint those emotional triggers that cause fear to escalate. Then we'll identify the physical symptoms produced by anxiety. And finally, we'll review techniques to help you manage your fear. Let's start by getting familiar with a few of the emotions that trigger anxiety. For many people, not knowing what to expect from an event or a situation can be stressful. It's fear of the unknown that is the most common cause of anxiety. Another trigger, the thought of failing. Most speakers will say that anticipation of failure is far worse than the delivery of the speech itself. And finally, worrying about what people think of you or your speech is one of the greatest anxiety-producing fears of all. Now that we've identified the common triggers of fear in public speaking situations, let's move on to how the physical symptoms of fear manifest themselves. Did you know that for some people, anxiety causes a rapid heartbeat, or a queasy stomach, sweating, and dry mouth? The good news is none of these symptoms are serious or life-threatening. Simply be prepared and know they are common and manageable. And speaking of managing fear, that is our next section, techniques to help you manage fear. Practice is the first and most effective step when it comes to controlling your fear. The more you practice in front of an audience, the faster you will learn to manage that anxiety that may arise when you deliver a speech. In addition to practice, visualize your speech delivery. Picture the moment you're introduced all the way through to the end of your speech. Expert speakers practice and visualize themselves delivering their speech to an enthusiastic audience. So practice this exercise, and soon your fear will be replaced by confidence. Another great tip shared by experienced speakers is to ensure there's a glass of water or a beverage handy, as it's very common for speakers to suffer from dry mouth. Feel free to pause, take a drink when necessary, and finally, relax. Though I know it may seem impossible to do so when you're nervous, remember, you are in control of your fears. Slow, deep breathing is a great way to steady your racing heart and relax your nerves. Stress can cause your body to tighten up, so find a quiet place to stretch before you take the stage, and this will help reduce your overall tension. Incorporate the tips and the techniques that we've just covered, and in no time you will be amazed at how quickly you'll be able to convert nervous energy into positive energy and successfully manage your fear. For more information on managing fear, please visit a Toastmasters club. Find a location near you at www.toastmasters.org.